Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com, and this is your stock watch list for Tuesday, the 13th of March. Let's go ahead and get right into it. After the bell tonight, only a few minutes ago, President Trump issues order banning Singapore-based chipmaker Broadcom from buying U.S. rival Qualcomm, citing national security concerns. So Qualcomm moving down as the White House says Broadcom, symbol there, AVGO, takeover of Qualcomm prohibited. So Qualcomm moving down on that news in the after hours, and AVGO moving up in the after hours here. Qualcomm taking the brunt of it as Trump puts a ban on that takeover and says it's prohibited. Let's go ahead and get into the rest of the news after the bell. JAGX came out and they have the holders approved a reverse split up to 1 for 10 reverse split. Shares down here in the after hours. JAGX falling slightly in the after hours as they announce a up to 1 for 10 reverse split on JAGX. Some companies that reported earnings after the bell tonight. We have Coop beat by 17 cents, beat on revenue. COUP, not much going on there. Few bids up on Coop. After the earnings did come out, it did flash up, but then came back down on COUP. Some other companies that reported earnings, AKBA beats by 60 cents, beats on revenue. They popped that one up and then moved it back down. Might have said something on the conference call. A retailer, Tilly's, misses by a penny, misses on revenue, TLYS, and that stock moving down in the after hours on TLYS. X came out, US Steel. Made an announcement on their earnings, future earnings, and the stock popped up of 6.8% for JBLU. So a little bit of movement up for JetBlue. Let's see if there was anything else after the bell. I think that's about it. Oh, REN, R-E-N, Resolution Energy misses by 23 cents, but beat on revenue. That's for REN. That stock not doing much in the after hours. Edit filed form an offering, a mixed shelf offering for EDIT. This is a biotech name, stock moving down in the after hours on EDIT. Let's see if there was any final ones. PZA Form 13G filed by Eminence Capital. So PZZA, nothing much going on there. And then ECYT, a Form SC 13G filed by Venrock Healthcare Capital Partners, 8.9% stake. Not much going on in ECYT at the moment. Let's take a quick look at the SPY here for the trading today. After that big move up on the SPY on Friday after the jobs number, a little bit of a hesitation, a little consolidation, kind of to be expected. Volume was a little bit light today, 71.9 million. On Friday we had done 113.6 million volume on Friday, so about half the volume there on the SPY today. A little bit of back and forth in the SPY, not much move above this 280 spot, and but still holding above the 5, the 50, and all the fast-moving averages on the SPY. We'll just take a quick look at some of the other markets. QQQ holding up very strong. IBB made a nice move up today. IBB, IWM. A little bit of an indecisive candle there on IWM. XBI gained some strength today on the XBI. The Dow Jones was actually red today. Dow Jones down 157 points for the Dow, and we are back below the 50 SMA for the Dow Jones. Let's just take a quick look at the transports. Just trying to hold on to the 50 SMA here, struggling a little bit with that 50 SMA to get back over it for the transports. So that's a little brief look at some of your markets for today. Some other news that came out after the bell: MYGN, Myrad Genetics. This stock took a hit in after hours, down more than 6% in after hours. They got subpoenaed by the Department of Health and Human Services. So a subpoena put out on MYGN, that stock moving down in the after hours. FIX also had earnings after the bell tonight, and that stock is moving down. Earnings report: the personal shopping service announced earnings per share that fell 4 cents below estimates and revenue that beat estimates by $5 million, but that stock moving down in the after hours. SFIX, Stitch Fix, a recent IPO, moving down in the after hours, had closed at about $24, down to about $22.70 on Stitch Fix. Some economic information coming out for tomorrow at 8:30. We have the Consumer Price Index, 8:55 a.m. Eastern Time. Redbook, this courtesy of the Trade Exchange calendar. And at 4:30, we have the API crude oil data coming out. That's at 4:30 Eastern Time tomorrow, Tuesday. For some of your earnings coming out before the bell tomorrow, the couple of biggest names tomorrow is HDS Supply, Home Depot Supply, HDS symbol there. Dick's Sporting Goods, DKS symbol there. That's about it for names for futures right now. Down a little bit. The S&P futures down about 2. Dow futures down about 4, NASDAQ futures down about 9. That could be due to Qualcomm. It's 7:09 Eastern Time, my time. It's early in the futures. They opened up at 6 o'clock. They've been open up for about an hour, so still early in the evening for the futures. Some options activity that we had today, unusual options activity, courtesy of the Trade Exchange. Letter W had March 97.50 call activity on letter W. Pandora, March 5th call activity on Pandora. Chart is shaping up here a little bit. Nice bounce for Pandora. So they had some call activity today. KMB, Kimberly-Clark, some July 120 call activity, 10K block, 2.45 by the offer on KMB. Triple D, 3D Systems also had call activity, March 13 call activity for Triple D. UNG call activity, Nat Gas ETF, unusual call activity. NUAN also had call activity today, stock moving up. April 18th call activity for NUAN. Snap had put activity, a 10K block on the bid side though, and Snap a 10K block on the bid side. That's an unusual put activity, but on the bid side is usually bullish. AMD March 11 put activity, 2K block on AMD, and that was a put. All right, so there's your unusual options activity, courtesy of the Trade Exchange. For Monday the 12th. Let's get into that watch list as promised. AAOI had takeover chatter around this name. Excuse me, AAOI, takeover chatter around this name. ABEO, stock had almost 900,000 shares traded in it today. Watching this one for the break of 1605, 1610 on ABIO, possibly an intraday trader. If you're looking to get in it maybe a little bit earlier, you could take a look at, say, 1590 or so on ABEO, so keep an eye on that one. AKER, Small name, still trying to get up over that 75-cent spot. 10 million shares came into this name today, so keep your eye on AKER. Apache, APC, an oil name, basing under the 60 area, but maybe if it gets over the highs today, about 59.26, so 59.30 might be enough to get Apache APC moving. CPAH, nice volume today, almost 900,000 shares, got up to about 499 today. Maybe some kind of red to green software application. CPAH, watching that one. Cisco, if it ever gets back over this 45.89 spot, a little bit of a pullback today, not too much, so we'll keep that one on watch. CTL over that 1805 area might be interesting. Had a high today of 1818, so maybe 1810, enough to get CTL going. DCIX perking up a little bit, 1.3 million shares, wrestling with this 20 SMA up above, which is at $2.14. So keep an eye on DCIX. Dries was also getting some buying today. We finally broke through that 4 spot on Dries. We got through that. We popped up to 423. So keep some of the shippers on watch. DCIX, Dries. Another stock that I'll have on watch tomorrow is Triple D with that unusual options activity, 3D system, so that'll be on watch. DPW got about 5-6 million shares almost traded in it, trying to get back over the 10 SMA. A little bit of a late pop into the close here on DPW, so we'll keep it on watch. Dry spoke about that one. eBay. Basing under this 44.08 spot on eBay. So if we can get back over, 44.10 or so, we might get a continuation move. Has a high recently at 44.30. EGLT. Another biotech name, had 6 million shares traded in it today. It's a below $1 stock, so just keep that in mind if you do trade it. The high today was 93 cents, so maybe 95 cents gets you a break of the dollar. FCEL, 1.3 million shares in FCEL. We had the high today of 188, so maybe over $1.90 on FCEL. Plug got a lot of volume today, 5.3 million shares, getting up over the 50 SMA. High today in Plug, $2.12. Let me just check out Ballard, BLDP. BLDP, not as pretty as the other ones, FCEL and Plug. So keep those two on watch, Plug and FCEL. Next up, we have First Solar finally getting above the 50 SMA here, holding above it. Little bit of a pop. We'll see if we get maybe a pullback and then into First Solar. GOPH. This is GOPH. I'm not sure what they do. Gopher Protocol. Somebody will have to clue me in down in the comments. Actually, this is a pink, so we're going to skip it. Mara. Let's see, on Mara, nice pop today, 14.3 million shares, Mara. So I'll have this one on watch tomorrow. Mark, trying to turn the corner and get up over the 50 SMA. 1.2 million shares in this name. Net, NETE, Net Element. We got a beautiful trade in this one. I'll attach the video to it. Very nice trade, over $10.65. We were entering on NETE today, got over VWAP for a nice push up. That'll be on watch. NXTD, also one that you might want to watch. 2 million shares, getting back above the 10 and the 50 SMA on NXTD, Security Protection Services. OSG, another shipping name, got some nice volume in it, has that 200 SMA right above. PRKR got a pop today. They have that lawsuit going against Qualcomm and Apple. I'm not sure if this is going to get any more follow through, but it did get big volume today. So not a favorite though. PSTI, this chart shaping up, looks nice. 2.1 million shares, right under that $1.60 high today was a $1.60 PSTI. Keep an eye on that. Snap. This one looks interesting. If it can get back over the highs tomorrow of about $18.30, it's kind of messing around with this 20 SMA. Snap would like it if it gets over that high from today. STLD 4740, possible move up there. on STLD, closed at 46.98, so still a little bit of work to do on that. Possible swing trade in that name. TENX, 600,000 shares in this name, trying to get back over the 200 SMA, simple moving average, 908 high. So we'll see if this wants to maybe give us something intraday on that name. And Tesla, big pop in Tesla today. Maybe looking to get over the highs today of 347.21 on Tesla. And lastly, ZYNE. 1.1 million shares. ZYNE had a high of 1060, so maybe over that high today, ZYNE of 1060, maybe you get a continuation move on this name. And don't forget, you have the 50 SMA up there at about 1126. All right, and then the round number at $11 on ZYNE. That's it. That's the watch list for Tuesday, the 13th of March. Have a great day trading. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com.